even Chuika said that it's not a good matchup for Diddy. So definitely a bit of a surprise to see him here. But also, he's been on a bit of like, you know, so he didn't do particularly great to his standards at the ladder on Sunday. He got a little bit like, you know what, I'm sick of this. And then he went to Smash Tag, won it. So he's feeling himself a bit. Feeling himself a bit from yesterday. And if he can continue that momentum into, like, you know, after that win, but you were
zero to
momentum. That momentum was to the blast zone.
Yeah, I think he was trying to DIY to avoid the back air, but you were at that perfect percent where, like, you were just going to get it anyway. Yep, it be like that. It truly, truly do. And that's not how you want to start things off. I mean, you got a little bit of damage in there, but you're about to get lapped already, and you are lucky you got that hitbox out in time. But sometimes, I've seen this a lot in players. When players make an upset, sometimes they're just like riding that high a bit too much in the next set, and then they're just not there enough to make the bracket run happen.
And Dexter is one of those players that is really good at punishing that if you're not fully there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. If you don't come correct against Dex, you will get chewed up and spit out.
I don't imagine Diddy Wolf is particularly good for Diddy either. I imagine that Wolf's airspeed and Distortions can contest with a lot of like Diddy stuff. You're fine.
Yeah, I was just worried about the F tilt though.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of Wolves recently have been going for down tilts than like F tilts at ledges, because that move is a lot slower and it pokes. I mean, it still pokes, but it's also just a faster move. But you didn't need to even down tilt there, just use the F tilt.
Yep. Plus, F tilt's like super active too, so.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't even work though. That's a problem. It just connects one hit and then.
Thing is, on Diddy, that's fine because of the barrels.
Yeah. But even so, you can see Joj looking for a kill, but if he can't get banana, what a grab! I just need a second to think about that grab, because there was like no reason for him to just grab him there, because Joj was obviously trying to approach with an aggressive option, but he just ran up and just stood there like Dexter just.
Oh, Joj almost died right there. I mean, he still could correct the timelines, but just dying right here, which he does. Everything is right in the multiverse because Dexter takes game number 1.
And we can see the instant run it back coming out from Joj. I don't know if he'd go Diddy for this next game, because last time I said that about a person named Joe, aka Mr. Siegel Joe, they ended up not switching off and then winning the whole set.
Okay.
But I don't know. Maybe seeing the Ike pick, because I swear maybe I'm just making stuff up, but he's been going Ike into Wolf. It could also be one of those things where it's Dexter. It's not any Wolf. It's Dexter Wolf.
Yeah, I can see Ike into Wolf working out okay, because, like you said before, the airspeed is so high, but I can just throw out something like an aerial, neutral air, forward air, just cover all of that. So I can see it working out, but right now, Dexter looking like second game, same as the first, just starting things off with a solid opening salvo, 44%. And just retreating, shooting that gun. I'm like, nip, but here comes Joj, though.
That is something that Dexter, in general, has been doing today. He's been less committable and more willing to play that gun game, because Wolf doesn't need to play as aggressive. He has a really nice distance projectile because it also is intangible. It doesn't interact with anything.
And if they overcommit at first, the hitbox in front is nothing to laugh at, too. Like, you can catch people slipping on that.
Yeah, but you see Joj building up a little bit of percent, just a little bit, taking the lead. Good idea, but now you're off stage. That's something that also Joj has been doing a lot tonight, putting himself at ledge in situations where he does have advantage. So, could come back to haunt him, especially now that he lost that advantage state and he's at ledge against Dexter, which is one of the scariest things in MDVA.
Oh, a little whiff punish shimmy on that down tilt right there. Great work right there from Joj to stay composed at the ledge. As you said before, Dexter is a lot of pressure on the ledge, so in order to just stay composed and do that. But the monkey flip, I feel like Dexter gets at least 2 of those a set, because Joj has always been very trigger happy on that move.
Yeah. See, back to the bit of a distance game. Dexter's grabs have been really just nice. He's been doing them in situations where he gets like a decent amount off them, and just also it's not in general situations where a lot of people would expect a grab from Wolf, and that move does not snap. Remember? Because of course the hitbox of it is also out longer than the actual, like, before it gets there before the model does, the hitbox does. So.
Oh, great reflect right there. And almost got the landing with that banana right there. But that monkey flip going punish again. Joj I mean, like, I know you got to do it, but also, like, that monkey flip is getting you killed sometimes. Speaking of getting kills right there, Joj looking for that down air, but, oh, gets called out with that back air. And losing that rage in this percent with this matchup is actually pretty huge, because now Wolf has just enough rage to get that early string right there and make it work clean. Because normally, I think you can like, DI down and away at 0 on some characters and like not get dash attacked, but yeah, with rage, it becomes a lot more consistent.
Yeah, and you see the kick to get out of disadvantage there. No Knight not going to be able to hit the second down tilt, and Dexter going to get an advantage for that.
Yeah, and gets control of the banana for a little while too. Joj only wants one thing, and that is down tilt. He's going to take a forward air though, but he's going to eat a side beat to the face and a little bit of hurt box shifting, and that's why he wanted that down tilt, just to get that up smash and get that kill.
Yep. Joj does have banana in hand, but another grab from Dexter, putting him at ledge. And how do you get off? You don't. You get off on the other side.
It looked like he was looking for a parry right there, but I mean,
definitely put down shield there. Because if you can parry that move, you can get a lot off a parry on that move. Even though, like,
the thing is, the banana was in front of him, though. So, like, you would have, like, had to maybe parry, then, like, shimmy forward a little bit, then F tilt, or, like, parry, then, like, dash attack.
You could try to go for your low percent combos, which you would have gotten. But if you have banana, it extends it for longer. You can see Joj in thought. And he's going to stick with the Diddy, though. Feels like that's it. This is the character that if he's going to win, it's going to be with the Diddy.
Yep, it's Diddy or bust, and let's see how it pans out, because right now, if Dexter keeps this momentum, it's looking like a bust, but hey, Joj has some afterburners. But he's looking a little bit shook. When you are holding shield, spot dodging like 3 times at 0, like, that doesn't bode well for the conditioning of the previous games.
Yeah, and Joj, of course, a PR top 10 player in the region, he's not someone who does that. Like, that's
that was misinput.
Yeah, Dexter does that all. He does that every now and then, and you can even like see him once again. You can see him like just kind of jumping in his chair. That was not intentional whatsoever.
Yeah, he definitely shook his head like, bruh.
Remember, guys, there's such thing as an accidental taunt.
Yeah.
No, but you don't think. Shut up. The voices in my head. It's really just hard for Joj right now to find those like hits that is allowing him to get more off them, because he's finding loose hits every now and then if Dexter messes up, but he's not finding anything consistent to lead to kills or put Dexter in positions where he's like, in a losing situation. He's not putting him in disadvantage.
Yeah, a big part of that, I feel, is just kind of a lack of throwing out back air. It's one move that we really haven't seen a lot from Joj. We've seen a lot of these forward airs and down tilts as like kind of spacing and kill tools, and because they're stale, but because they're stale, I mean, they're just not leading out to much. Like, just a quick like RAR back air or even like slingshot back air could lead to a lot for Joj here.
Yep. And Joj, you never really see Joj playing this much in his defensive options. He's usually someone that will utilize more movement to get around it, rather than sitting in his shield or spot dodging as much.
I think you're dead that. Yeah. Doesn't matter how good your DI was, you're at like 176, and Joj fishing for F smash right there, not going to find it. Healthy bit of rage right there for Dexter. I mean, if you get Joj like maybe 50, you could die, so this is going to be quick with 35.1, excuse me. And what I say the magic number was 50? What I say the magic number was? We're past that. You don't get forward aired by the ledge.
Forward air leads to death.
Yep.
At this point.
That was a back air. Yep, there we go. There it is.
Finally finding the hit that he needed to take the stock. So we're at an even stock count. And Diddy can actually rack, once again, if he has banana, he can rack this damage up pretty fast. And we're seeing it right now, taking the lead.
Yeah, when Diddy's implement like a low percent down air into their combos, that does so much damage. Uh-oh. Gets the accidental wall stick. Yeah, I don't know if he wanted that.
Clinging onto the ledge, but yeah, he couldn't use barrels.
Does he have a jump?
Fine. No, he's not. Yeah, couldn't use barrels in that situation until he did. He was in a nice position just to wait it out, but then he did a little bit too early and got punished for it.
Yep. Sometimes when you rush things against Dexter, he will just blow you up for it.
And speaking of rushing, he just rushed an F smash, and now he's at 45 for it.
Yep. And now again, above 50, don't get forward aired. Do not.
You can't find the bear there, but still keep Dexter off stage.
Not going for the angel drop right there. But the repeat,
He doesn't have a jump.
yeah. Yep. Great pickup right there from Joj, keeping himself alive for a bit longer.
That fair definitely kills now. That definitely does kill now. And Dexter's banana is very scary because that could definitely lead into it as well.
Yep. Fair to back air. I mean, it might be getting a little bit too high with these lasers at this percent now. But that just means that everything else can work too, like down smash, up smash. Well, up smash not quite yet. Maybe like in like 10%, 15%.
Probably now. Diddy is
But back air sure as hell
light
will.
enough that he's going to die to the back air there no matter. Actually, I'd say like most characters up to maybe like Falcon probably would die to that back air.
Yeah. Yep. But that's going to be a 3-0 and a fist bump coming through for Dex, and that means our winners finale is all set up. It's going to be Xanadu versus Dexter at some point in this evening. But that also means we're probably going to be going back down to the bracket of alternative success down there. And around this point of the night, it's always a Shark Tank. So I'm excited to see what we're going to get.
Cheddar beat Pink Fresh.
Okay.
Meaning that Cheddar plays Joj, it looks like. They already started AOS versus Moku.
Interesting. So we're probably going to get Cheddar Joj soon. But, you know, that's going to be a good set. But Pink Fresh, that means he's going to be out at 7th, right?
Yep.